amazing projects, and having that opportunity for our projects to go globally. I mean, Franklin is now top 5 worldwide on Netflix, which is great for us, and it's dubbed in, I don't know, maybe 15 languages. So this was something amazing for us. That platform really gave us the opportunity to go globally, and I think that was very important for us. And as a woman as well, it was very important for me to be able to play an action role. I think more recently there's been more opportunities for women to play action roles. Mostly it was more the men in the region. Now you see more women doing that. I mean, having played a sequel that went on for 3 years till death, that was a very popular one as well. It was about 2 female characters, so it wasn't me and a male character. That gave us a lot of empowerment as women, to be honest.
And the region is, you're right, having a golden age when it comes to storytelling, and there's no doubt that there's the talent pool here. There are the women, both, and the men, but a lot of women, both in front and behind the camera. Are Hollywood and external investors outside of the region taking enough notice?
Of course.
They are.
Of course they are. With everything that's going on here in the region, I mean, especially here in Saudi Arabia, a lot has taken place from the Red Sea International Film Festival to the Joy Awards, even to the Beirut One Film Festival. I mean, there's a lot going on here that has interested investors in coming. I mean, I myself met a lot of producers when I came here to a lot of the events, and they were all very interested in working here. I think it's just the time for us.
It is. What's a story or maybe a type of narrative featuring a woman that maybe Arab culture hasn't encountered yet on the screen that you hope it does in the future?
Wow, that's a tough question. I'm trying to think of the roles that I've done. I would like to dig more deeply into our culture as women. I mean, I always say that change is inevitable and it has to happen. And in the last years, especially here, we've seen a lot of change take place. So women have gone from one place to another. They're really standing strong today. Their voices are heard, and I would like to see something showing how they lived and how they live today. I think that would be very interesting for us to see, to dig into a woman's story of what her life was like and what it's like today, because I myself, when I come here, I ask that question a lot. I say to many women, what was it like living here before? I mean, how was it? And what does it feel like now? So I think that would be very interesting to dive into that.
Maybe you should help create it. People always say
why not?
there's a story out there that hasn't been told.
Why
Maybe
not?
you're the one to help tell it. When you're in a regional production like Franklin, but you're aware that it's going to be streamed on this massive international platform like Netflix, I'm curious as a storyteller, does that change the way you approach the project in any way?
We're very nervous, always, all
Nervous
the time,
of-
definitely.
of reaction.
But we're nervous about, producing something global, because we are putting our project on a global platform today, and we believe that we can compete internationally, and we believe that our films and our projects can go international. I mean, like Money Heist did, like Squid Game did. Why can't Franklin go global and international and be a huge hit? Or if not Franklin, many other projects. So we work very carefully together. I mean, the team that I work with is what's very important for me. The director, the producer that I work with, the DOP. I think this is the most important part, having a great team with you, because once you trust the team that you're with, you're going somewhere. You're going in the right direction. I mean, especially our writer, this was her first project and she was very nervous about it, and we were all very interested in her script when she came to us with it. So I think it's just about being aligned with the team and having the same goal, having the same vision. That's very important.
When you read a script, do you have a sense as to whether or not it's going to, in your words, go global? Like, what does that look like when you're flipping through those pages?
When you read a script, you know if the story is good or not. It's just a feeling that you get, and you know if this is going to be good. But it's not just about the script, about having it go global. Like I said, it's about all of us working together. You need to have a great director to be able to portray that script the right way, and a great team with you. So yes, we start from the script. This is the most important part, but it's like a puzzle. Everything needs to really fit in correctly.
What's next for you that you can tell us about?
What's next? A lot of interesting scripts that I'm reading at the moment. I mean, since I started here in the region, most of the projects I've done have been very dramatic. It's all been drama or thriller or crime or action. I'd like to dive into something more comedy. I mean, I think laughing is contagious, and I'd like to have the audience laugh with me a bit. I think that would be my next project, and I'd like to do cinema. So I have not shot a film yet. I have been shooting a lot of TV series for the last couple of years.
Is that a choice, or it's just the next? You have to cinema, or it's just the next logical step?
It's not just a choice. It's also the wave here, or the trend here. I mean, every year we have Ramadan, which is 30 episodes. Now we're diving more into the short mini-series. I mean, Franklin was only 6 episodes. So this is what I've been doing for the last, 8 years, 9 years. This is what I've been doing. I think that's just the way the industry was running here when I first started.
And now we're seeing a growing number of filmmakers doing really well, commercially very well in the region. And I think, the number of those who are women is still relatively low, but it's growing. So there's huge potential.
Yes, I mean, as lead roles, no, we definitely see a lot of women taking lead roles. I mean, a lot of the Ramadan series that we see on air, there's a lot of women just there, standing there. So they are very present as roles. I would like to see more female directors and producers. I think that's what we're missing. There is a lot out there. I just think the opportunity needs to come their way.
Final question, how does that opportunity come that way? What does the industry need to be doing?
I mean, it's about connecting in places like these, at festivals, and I think a lot of industry leaders are doing their best at connecting women together and at pushing women to speak out and to really take their stand. I mean, a lot of the festivals that I've gone to in the last year, it's all been about empowering women and giving them the opportunity. So I think that's what's helped us a lot.
Amazing. Well, we hope to see you on the big screen very soon. I'm sure we will. Daniela, thank you so much for joining us. Okay, and that brings us to the end of our first day. Please join us for